Hey there, welcome back to MeatballCraft. This is future me just trying to give a little bit of an intro since the last episode is cut up kind of weird. I ended it early last time since I don't want the episode to be one 70-minute episode. But this is the start of part 2 where I finish making the Void Miner with the modularium that we got in the last episode. So enjoy that. Alright, my builder has been at it for a while. I've probably got more uranium than I ever need, to be honest. During that time, I also set up our induction smelter to process more of it. And then I also set up this, which we'll be using for platinum. Ideally, I would also be using this for platinum. However, I need to get actual platinum ore, which we just won't get for now, but I should be able to just throw this in and get 3, which is just fine. I was trying to see if I could like ore dictionary convert the sheldonite to platinum, but it doesn't seem like it since sheldonite's like not technically platinum, that kind of thing. It's good enough, to be honest. Let's see, this just like ore spool. If I grab a ton of sheldonite, I mean, I don't think there's any way to get any more platinum, like aside from this stuff later on, which I'm going to ignore. It's probably going to be at a point where I have other means to get platinum. Yeah, like whatever that is, I think I'm going to be fine. I think throwing a ton into this tectonic initiator is going to be perfectly fine for the time being. I just grab a ton of it and chuck it in there. I've got oh no, this is for the crucible. Maybe if I just chuck like a hopper right there, it's gonna pull from that. Not that it really matters, but you know, just to be safe. Cool. And then I don't remember, I put all of my petroleum, to be honest, but it's fine. But we've got some uranium. We've got a sizable enough amount. Should get the job done. Let's see. Just to combat some irradiation. I don't know what our radiation levels are at, but if I eat those, I'm generally fine. So we should have the uranium that we need for, what is it, the interconnect? Hold on. Structure frame. So we need 2 of these per one. We need what, like a stack or something? Hold on. I think if I click on this, yeah, this guy. So we need 32. So we need a stack of these. So we need 8 stacks of uranium. So we actually don't have enough. So I'll have to keep running this. I also need to finish getting the last couple of grains I need for the interconnect, and then we should be good. We're pretty much there, luckily. Alright, I've just about finished up smelting our platinum. Now we've got a good chunk of that. I don't even remember if that's all of our sheldonite. But we've still got a few stacks in there. So we've got a good bit of that now. We can make, I believe, yeah, if we throw a bunch of lead in, we can get some lead platinum, and then we can throw that in the liquid infuser. I think ideally, I think you make the, well, I guess either way you're making it in that, so I guess it doesn't matter too much actually. This recipe will be later. We just need to get a fluid infuser or whatever it is. Another one of these, which isn't bad. Or I could just use the one we have probably. So we have all that we need. We should be able to make all of the stuff we need for this. I just need to grab a ton of red matter and dark matter. We currently have none in the system. Probably need to put some more in, but it's fine. Oh, also diamond blocks. Don't need as many of those, I believe. So we should be able to make full stack of these, which we need for half a stack of this. Yes, we're fine on everything else. Just the uranium. We have what we need now. That's good. I might need more for the assembler, but we'll worry about that when we get to it. So now all I need to do is grab these. I'm actually a couple vibrant crystals short. Energetic alloy and... Okay, I've got some of that. And ender pearl. If I just grab like a couple of them. Oh right, I moved that back up there, huh? My plan has already been falling apart. It's so sad. I need to just get the rest down here so that I don't have to think about moving them back up. Or I just need to make another alloy smelter. Would be the ideal thing, I think. So we just need 3 more of these. Perfect. So now we can grind these up, which we do have the manufactory down there. I guess I should have thrown the other one in there while I was up here. Let me do that. So this is making the grains of vibrancy. And this should make the grains of piezoality. Pulsating crystal, yes. So we'll have what we need. The other 2 ingredients, I believe I can just EMC, if I'm not mistaken. Correct. And this guy. What are we missing for that? Black concrete powder, we can do that quite easily. Perfect. So both those can be made. So once I get this dust, we can make 32 interconnects. Perfect. And that's the hard part, I believe. Should have the rest of the stuff. Quadruple cobble and the living gold. Both of those we have access to. I do worry. I don't know if our power will be good enough quite yet to handle this. I remember it did a lot last time I did this. What am I missing? Right, the quadruple cobble. I also will want to make a new drawer room, I believe. Let's see. What do you make exactly? Yep, that's one of the things that I need to make a new room for sure. It is going to clog up anything I've connected to otherwise. Right, I need to craft. We need 32 of these guys. Fair. Put it all away. 32, perfect. We now have everything we need to make this, I believe. Not that. I need to make some hatches, but that's an easy part, to be honest. So I will need to make some platinum upgrades, or some resin upgrades, I guess it is. With Enderium, I need to set up a room for the storage of the miner, and I need to also set up a storage for the room. Let's say a room for the storage and a room for the miner. So this will take a little bit. Be right back. Alright, I'm just about done the rooms I need. However, I did realize I miscalculated one of the room sizes. I might have to move it one more or two, to be honest, but I realized this would be the perfect opportunity for me to use this piston pusher, so I don't have to replace the entire thing. I could just copy and paste it, but I felt like this was a funnier move, and also it's not bad, to be honest. It's not like anything happens if I, well, I was gonna say if I double piston, as long as I don't have a block broken, but it seems like some blocks are broken. So I guess I can't win them all. But, I mean, compared to the alternatives, that's not bad, to be honest. I think I do have to move another one. Well, I just wanted to showcase that I finally managed to find a use for this, and let me finish up moving this room. Alright, I finished setting up this room. I had to move this wall back several times. All that, and I can probably only fit one more of these in here, so I'm gonna have to make even more rooms rather than just put more in here or extend the walls, that kind of thing. We need to place in here. We're gonna do this like slightly differently. We're gonna indent it into into the ground, just because I feel like it, to be honest. We'll see how it turns out. I really like this like hazard material. Well, I guess, yeah, it makes sense that we do this, to be honest. Alright, so we need the stick what are you called, man? From modular machinery, does this work? Machinery, no? Stick. I'm pretty sure I threw it in here, because I'm pretty sure it has EMC. Multiblock stick. Or it just doesn't show up at all. It does have EMC. Maybe it doesn't like being put in, or maybe a machine assembler. No, okay, I guess it just doesn't like being put in the EMC thing. Or no, put them in here. I don't think I did. Okay, that makes a lot more sense, actually. I was gonna say, I feel like I didn't lose them. Okay, let's see. Don't need this at a second. So the controller goes in. Actually, I don't have the input-output stuff, but that's fine. The controller goes in the center, one up above where it would be. So it would go right there. Put the controller there. I'll have to make the input-output stuff naturally. And I'll just place those later. Alright. So all we're missing is the inputs, outputs, I believe. Yeah, we need one energy at the bottom, and then the item outputs at the bottom as well. Don't really need anything too crazy about that. I don't think they're too hard to make. Let me go grab them really quick. Alright. Should have everything we need. We only need the 20k RF per tick one, I believe. And we got those quite easily. I need to come down here into this area. So I imagine the easiest thing I could do for now. I mean, I'm sure a pipe would technically be better, but I'm just gonna throw a flux plug on there for now, just to see how that does. I'll turn it on once we're actually ready. And then for these, we are going to, I can jump up, and from here, where do we have to go here? Like here. So we're gonna do this a bit scuffed. What we're gonna do is we're going to have a diamond chest that will, just like the mob farm, kind of act as a buffer. And then I will, as needed, manually place things into the drawer network. I need a way out. Oh, I have a way out. Let's see. Should really put a door over on this side too as well. I like putting the framed doors. They bug, and they have this weird like texture scaling, but it like helps you notice when it's like a door, I guess, which is pretty nice to me at least. Okay, others are locked just in case. We're gonna need to make more of the conduit upgrades for speed, but for now should always be active, and this will go in here. Perfect. And this will always pull out of here. Perfect. So now if I turn this on, should be getting power. And it's processing. It's not enough energy. Maybe I do need to upgrade one more. Or I think it's actually the flux plug. That's the limiter here. No, it says transfer limit. I don't know. I mean, it's going up steadily. Maybe I'll try and get the, I don't really know what the disable limit does, because it never seems to work as I expect it to. Maybe I will try to just use a cable after all, and then the IO cable conduit thing, and connect it, because to be honest, I need to upgrade. I'm still using the hardened. Actually, that's probably what it is. I'm not getting enough throughput from the power up here because it's only putting 4,000 ARF per tick in, and we definitely need more than that. So I should really upgrade all of these to higher tier. So I could either do that. The flux duct. What can we reasonably make? 16,000? That's not even close to enough, to be honest. 25,000. Infinite. I mean, the infinite would be nice, but that's maybe a future thing. We'll see. Right now it's a little too much. So let me, I guess, connect some cables up so that we can actually have power that will keep up. Alright, I've made a slight mistake. For some reason, I thought the energetic silver conduits were a lot more power than they were. Like, I thought they were like 300k or something, even like 25k. like these ones, and they're just not. They're only 10K. They definitely do not have the capabilities to power this this machine at the moment, which is also probably flooding this chest if I had to guess. So we're in a weird spot. Also, I broke it and it just like straight up deleted, which is very cool. Seems it didn't delete that time, so I'm not sure why. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to deal with that urgently very soon. And I realized that it was... Okay, it's not outputting good. It was taking all of the power into just that and not leaving any for like my AE system. But I believe if I do what I am doing now, where I have all of these cables and this one is just like, oops, I can fall through this a lot easier now. If I do this, I don't think it'll have as much of an impact on the network because there's this to separate it. Until I can upgrade my cables. These cables aren't terribly far from the future. I can EMC popped chorus fruit. I can EMC the dimensional blend. There's a couple steps, but you can. And then I can... I just have to make a bit of a... like chain to automate it, which is fine. All of it can be pretty much done in the alloy furnaces and crushers, which will probably be our next episode kind of thing if we can get our EMC link done today, which I really hope we can, because we're very close at this point. But yeah, our power situation is in a very bad spot. I did actually, before I go back to that, I did upgrade all of them to resonant and also finished adding the rest of the transmission coils. So they should all transmit and generate a ton of RF. And I think they should be able to power this. It's just that right now we're limited by our cables. So let me go ahead and fix this whole situation, and hopefully by the time I do, we should be ready to make the EMC link. Alright, I have everything put in here. It's not great, but I didn't feel like sorting it too crazily. I'm sure there will come a point where all of this is filled up with the void resources or whatever. While I did that, I also got a new loot farm for the shadow beasts from MeatballCraft, because we will need some gems, which, speaking of, we need some right now. We also need something I probably should have grabbed while I was over here. I need one of these deep dark matter. I'll need more later on, but it's going to be auto-generating them as we go. For now, this is all we need. I need to hook up the storage bus there soon, but that's for me after this episode. I believe we have everything we need for the personal EMC link. Yes, this is absolutely massive for us. Anything that we put in here, it's not gonna show up too well. Actually, I guess it can. Let me grab. So, first three numbers 272, then last three 636. So if I put these in here, then you'll see 052, we went up. Oh, I guess the 272 didn't go up, but these went up. And now if I take them out, we'll go down. We now have a way to input and output into our system, our ME system, or sorry, EMC system, which is very, very nice. We need these for like making more items, which will be important later on. But for right now, we mostly just need this. This first one is we can make our dragon heart, our lightning dragon heart production. We just need to unlock the arcanium here, which we'll do maybe next episode or the episode after. Because we need a way we just need to generate the arcanium, and we need a place to put the dark matter. So we have that now with this. For some of our future plans, we're gonna need the 9-slot one, which, to be honest, we could make. We just need to get some more of the. Actually, no, we do need Gaia spirits. That is a little unfortunate. Or no, hold on. Internally makes an item. Yes, we have that. Internally makes 9 items. Okay, yeah, we need the Gaia spirit. Which is gonna hurt, but we'll get there. We'll use one of these compressed ones later on for, or well, pretty soon actually, for the alloy thing. So it is possible we go kill Gaia Guardian pretty soon. Because we really need to get our alloys going. That would ideally be something that we do next episode and the episode after. But this is still very huge for us because it lets us get our truly passive EMC going, which is very nice. I mean, like, we are in no danger of running out as it is. We currently have 272 billion. And are constantly generating like a few billion, but the rate at the single fire dragon heart is going is nothing compared to what I want to do with like the 10 lightning dragon or 16 lightning dragon hearts. I don't remember how many I usually do. But it will just insanely boost our EMC gain, and we will never really have to worry about it for the foreseeable future. And then by the time we do have to worry about it, we'll probably have the mini condensers. So we are very set. We have made a massive jump today. I don't even know how long this episode is. I haven't been editing it as I make it. So this could be like 55 minutes, or this could be like 20 minutes. But either way, we got what we need. And that's going to be the end of the episode today. Tomorrow we will see how I feel about making either the next EMC link or the alloy room or the lightning dragon farm. We'll see. Those are all on our to-do list very soon. But thanks for joining. That is done. Oh, and process platinum. Perfect. See you next time.